2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at the Daybreak Classic, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, are with you. And Rich, a tremendous start for our featured player at the head of the pack.
It has been. He's got a 3-stroke lead in the final 36. Couple of hiccups yesterday I saw, but I'm telling you what, he got out of them quite nicely. He's in good shape.
Now to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind coming right at him.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Standing over his second shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
A bit wild on approach there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great up and down. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. He's currently in first place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Putting for a par now. And down it goes. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
a little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect, though.
Attaboy, good shot. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. And hole number 5 is a par 5. That'll work there. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. The 6th is a par 3.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Opting for the 3-wood. Okay, that'll work. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
That's some good golf right there. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
That's tracking. What a putt that was. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. 19 feet to the hole. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely.
Looking good.
Oh, that's a great putt. Did everything but drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Hole number 9 is a par 3.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Judged to perfection.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Just a long straightaway par 5. Really not much to it off the tee. Second shot, you've got to be mindful to put it your third shot in a good position to maximize spin so you can control what the golf ball does once it lands on this green.
That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
Oh, he's going to like the look of this. Tracking.
No, cannot.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
That's heading for the fairway. This is his second shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, nicely played. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
Starts off looking good.
Has it got enough pace? Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now? No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, be the right club today. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
I can't believe that. It just out of nowhere from that far away. That's sensational.
Now sitting at 22 under par. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Another one of these par fours where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good.
That should set up another chance.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
And that drops through birdie. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 14th is a par 4.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Currently in first position. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. And this one will be for bogey. Now 8 shots in front. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh, well done. Time for the second shot at the 16th. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
That's a well-played chip shot there. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, there's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. We have a par 3 on this one.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finished with a birdie.
That was a beauty, right against the hole. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, I don't know about you, Rich, but I've been in absolute awe of this player's performance. Has built a huge advantage going to the final round.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to see who will be crowned champion here at the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Now to the first hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Nicely done. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Time to face a par 4 now.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And plenty of runoff areas all around.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
That is a goal shot in line with the hole.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
14 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looks like this one's going left to right.
That's disappointing. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And now 25 under par for the tournament as we move over to the next hole. Here we are at the third.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be as shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
There's some heavy stuff there. It's got to settle down. Settle.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. It's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. And that should secure the par on this one. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Your tee shot threw a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
There's some thicker stuff there. Steady on.
Bit disappointing, that one. He's setting up for his second shot.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. That got a little out of control, I think.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. 20 feet to the cup.
Got to try and save the par here.
This next putt is for bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Here we have a par 5. That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to go here, guys.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Good speed about it. Look at this. Yes, sir. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
A par putt on the table. That gets the job done. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Pretty good shot there.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Setting up in the bunker here. Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. And he's got it onto the green, but still outside the range. Bit of work left to do. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
Ooh. This is a triple bogey attempt here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. An opportunity to make a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. On the tee now with the par 3 9th.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Or is that the number? Oh, how good was that?
And that'll be the birdie.
And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, it looks like it's about 24 feet to the cup from here.
Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. Ooh. Putting for birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
From around 170 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Setting up here with a very long putt. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This is his 2nd shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, 2nd shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Not bad. That might be one club too many. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Sitting at 25 under as we head to the next. Time to face a par 4.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow. This one headed left and not coming back.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? And if this can go down, he'll save par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line. It's tracking towards the cup and makes it. What a bomb. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, this is an impressive display of golf. You can't deny it. Now 25 under par as we head down the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 16th. Lovely effort, that. This would be a great up and down. Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here. And the par putt just slides by there. That's disappointing. Just a short putt remaining here. As we now move to the next hole, he has a 4-shot advantage. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And in she goes. That's a good save.
Nice up and down there. Not a very difficult bunker shot, but nice to get it up and down nonetheless.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Whoo-wee. They show movies on flights shorter than that. Standing over his second shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader. He has this putt to win the event. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Looking better.
Oh, wow. Holds it for victory. How good is that?
If one is good, two is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.